Tell me about the moment when you realized that you were involved in a retrieval of non-human technology, alien tech.
So it became very clear the first time our communication process and procedure was modified. And then just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. It was not human.
How close did you get?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot and I operate with 150 foot to 200 foot long line. So I got within 150 feet of this object.
What did you see?
I saw an egg, a white egg.
All right, so as you probably know, Russ Coulthart will be interviewing Jake Barber tonight on NewsNation at 8 p.m. This is Saturday the 18th. And apparently Jake is part of a retrieval program, or was in the military, and I think he's doing it privately now, but investigation and retrieval program on UFO, the UAP phenomena. And he describes, from the clip that we saw in the NewsNation interview, we haven't seen the whole thing, obviously, so we just have to piece together what we have now, but he described a craft that they found as an egg, a white egg, which I thought was pretty fascinating, kind of interesting. Like, what the hell is that? But I just so happened to catch also, this is out now and you can go check it out. I'll put a link in the description, but also Julian Dory podcast. He interviewed James Fox and a guy named Jason Sands. I'm familiar with James Fox from a few other things, but Jason Sands, I hadn't heard of him before, but he had a experience in, I think it was the desert he was describing, but maybe somewhere around Area 51. I'm not sure. I believe it was, but his team had run across someone walking through the desert, and it turned out when they got him in the car that Jason believes that it was an alien. And you need to go watch the whole thing to understand what actually happened in that incident. But the thing is, he also described the craft that this creature, this entity, was trying to repair, and the way he described it was a bulbous egg shape. So that was fascinating. I thought that we have two different people from two different completely different experiences describing the thing, the craft similarly. So both of these descriptions lined up with something that I remembered from when I was young, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Here, take a look. So that was Mork from Ork. If you're not familiar with the show, it's a sitcom from the late 70s and late 70s, early 80s. You go check it out. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, or somebody will be streaming it. But it's essentially an alien comes to Earth in an egg. his aircraft, his spacecraft is an egg, and that's what I first thought of when Jake Barber made his description as a white egg, and then I also heard this Jason Sands on the Julian Dory podcast describing the craft the same way. How can you not? It kind of feels like someone's trolling us, like they're just trolling us with this and having a good laugh. But it's actually a pretty serious topic, and I hope you guys tune in tonight. I'm going to try to cover that in my podcast. I might get on tonight and talk about that after it airs, but definitely by tomorrow. But anyway, if you got a kick out of this, leave a like and a share, and thanks for dropping by. I'll talk to you later.